Okay, so this was back in January or February of 1976 or 7. And I wasn't working at the time. I wasn't in school. I was kind of a schlub. But I was living at my mom's house. I was between things. It was cold, cold, cold. It was a terrible cold streak, like tens of degrees below zero for 6, 7 days in a row. And I was getting stir crazy, and I had to get out of the house. And I was living with my mom and my brother, and this is in a suburb of Milwaukee. So I go out and I bundle up, and I get in the car, and this is a 72 four-door green Chevy Nova with a 6-cylinder engine, so there was nothing special about this car. I start it up, and I start backing out of the driveway, and there's the very distinct sensation of having a flat tire, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. So I stop, I get out, I look, and sure enough, the rear driver's side tire is flat. But I'm not going to let it deter me. I'm getting out of the house. I'm going out for a drink. So I get the jack out, and I look, and my spare tire is also flat. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let that keep me in the house. And I know that there's a gas station 3 blocks from the house. It's uphill, but not terribly uphill. Just slight elevation going up those 3 blocks. So I kind of roll this flat, frozen tire, where every quarter of a turn it just kind of goes ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk. And this is over snow that's so cold it crunches when you walk on it. And I get to the Shell station, and they're closed because it's Sunday night. It's like 9 o'clock. But I know that the Sinclair station, a block and a half away from there, is there. So I roll the tire over to Sweets, and they, of course, are closed. But I knew that the Western gas station was open. The Western gas station was this cool new phenomenon where it was like a mini Martin gas station. So they had like treats and soda, fountain sodas. Like, now that's no big deal. But this was a newer thing at that time. But that's like another 5 or 6 blocks. But it was downhill, so I knew it would be easy. So I'm rolling my semi-flat frozen tire 6 more blocks down. And like I said, it's like 10 below zero. I get down there, and I got a couple of quarters for the air pump, and I throw a quarter in, and I'm airing up the tire. And it's coming out of the tire just as fast as it's going in the tire. And I'm starting to think I might not get out for that drink. And I'm like, I gotta do something, So I go inside and I look to see if they have anything that can repair a tire. Not that I know how to fix one, but I go in and I look. Good. And then I checked out the tire and realized that the valve stem was cracked about 2/3 of the way around. So I go back into the store and I'm thinking, like, do they have 5-minute epoxy? Do they have anything like this? And of course, no, they don't. So I'm looking around and looking around and looking around. And I come up with a solution that only somebody who knows nothing about cars, but who knows a lot about watching television comes up with. And I take a page from Popeye. No. And I buy 10 pieces of Bazooka bubble gum. And I'm standing in the store and I'm chewing them and chewing them and chewing them. I'm chewing all 10 at the same time. I'm getting a lockjaw. This is like a mass the size of my fist of stale bubble gum that I'm chewing on. But I'm reading the cartoons while I'm getting it softened up. And I finally get it pliable and soft and wet, gooey, bad tasting gum. And my plan is just about to come to fruition. And I go up to the tire, and I very carefully and methodically spread this chewed bubble gum all around the base of the valve stem and spread it around really evenly. And then I let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then I go back and I thump it with my finger, and it is rock freaking hard. And I'm like, And I throw another quarter in the air pump, and I start putting the air in, and the air stays in the tire. And I air up my tire, and I roll it back uphill 6 blocks home. And I jack up the car, and I take off the old tire, and I put this one on, and I lower the jack, and the air's still in the tire. And I went out and had my drink.
Nice.
Actually, I had like 3 or 4. And I came back in, and me being the idiot that I am, figured, oh well, this car's fixed. And it was until the weather warmed up and the gum thawed out and the tire went flat again. And then I found out that to fix a valve stem only cost $4. But yeah, that's how I repaired my car with bubble gum.
That's awesome.
True story. They're all fucking true, man.
I know, but I learned it from a Popeye commercial.
Popeye cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.